They're protecting her. They're protecting her. So we're tired of the lies, tired of the trivial politics, tired of being talked down to, looked down upon, and treated like second-class citizens. It's not going to happen anymore. This will be the year the American people say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Hillary Clinton has been a total disaster for so many communities, but especially, so important, for the African American communities. I don't think African Americans are going to come out and vote for Clinton. They're too smart, and they know they've been used for years and years and years. They also know that she'll do nothing for them once the election's over. She never does, and that's never going to change. Many of them will never forget her calling young African American men super predators. That's what she called them. To the African American community, let me ask you just one question. Are you better off than you were 8 years ago? Look, for instance, at our inner cities. Look at what's going on. Look at what's going on. Massive levels of poverty, crime that's out of control, no education, no jobs, tremendous joblessness. People walk to the office, they walk to get a loaf of bread, they get shot. Their child gets shot. This is going on for decades and decades. Hillary Clinton and people that think like her. And I say this to the African American community, I say it to the Hispanic community. Vote for Donald Trump. What the hell do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? I will fix it. I will fix it. I'll bring jobs, I'll bring great education, I'll bring safe neighborhoods. If you keep voting for the same people, you'll keep getting the same horrible results. Take a look at what's going out on the streets. Take a look at Charlotte. Take a look at Baltimore. Take a look at Ferguson. Take a look at what's happening out on the streets of our inner cities. Look at Chicago. Thousands and thousands of shootings. 3,000 shootings since January 1st. It's not a long time ago. It's worse than war zones. In many cases, you have cities, inner cities, that are worse than war zones and more dangerous than some war zones. A Trump administration will bring prosperity to all of our people. My economic agenda can be summed up in 3 such beautiful words: jobs, jobs, jobs. We're going to massively reduce taxes for working and middle-class Americans. Every wasteful and unnecessary regulation will be immediately eliminated. We're going to create jobs. The total catastrophe known as Obamacare will be repealed and replaced. We will lift the restrictions on American energy, including clean coal and shale energy, right here in Pennsylvania, and we will take care of our miners, which Hillary Clinton said he wants to put our mines and our miners out of business. She said that. She wants to put our mines and our miners out of business. Not going to happen, folks. She also wants to shut down production of shale energy. Not going to happen. We're going to put the miners back to work. We're going to unleash the power of shale energy, adding another $50 billion to Pennsylvania's economy. We're going to protect the over 5,000 farms in Lancaster, which I know very well. I was here so much. And by protection, that includes lower taxes, less regulation, better trade deals, and more affordable energies. How many farmers do we have here in Lancaster? Raise your hand. about them. Yeah, but a lot of people are employed by those farms, right? Those farmers, are they rich people or are the regulations? He goes, not so good. We're going to make it good for everybody. Let me pause briefly to discuss a very heartbreaking topic. As most of you know, tomorrow is the 10th anniversary of the Nickel Mines school shooting. Tonight, when you say your prayers, I ask you to remember those 5 young, beautiful girls and their families. Another issue we're going to deal with is, in certain ways, so important. But when I tell you about what I just did, that is a special group of people. So say prayers, please, okay? Just remember those people and what they went through. Remember those families. Remember those families. So we're going to deal with trade. We're going to deal with the disastrous trade deals like NAFTA that have crushed industry in Pennsylvania. We're going to renegotiate them. We're going to make them great deals, or we're going to terminate them, start all over. We will come out so far ahead. We lost so much money, so many jobs. Your state has lost more than 1 in 3 manufacturing jobs since NAFTA was enacted. A Bill Clinton-signed deal supported heavily by crooked Hillary Clinton. Jobs are moving to Mexico, including 300 jobs that left in recent years from the Hershey plant. You've lost 1 in 4 manufacturing jobs since China entered the World Trade Organization. Another deal pushed by Bill and supported by Hillary. Hillary Clinton is merely a vessel for those global special interests trying to strip our country of its wealth, its jobs, its status as a sovereign nation. And we have been stripped. Folks, we don't make anything anymore. We don't make anything. We're going to start making things. We're not going to let countries like China devalue their currency and have trade deficits of $400 and $500 billion a year. We're not going to let it happen. She's a globalist who makes a living taking jobs from our country and giving them to foreign countries. Now, she's not going to tell you that, but that's what's going to happen. I'm not running to be president of the world. I'm running to be president of the United States of America and represent you. Have you ever wondered why it is that all things that the American people want never seem to happen? When was the last time we had a victory? Think of it. A massive company coming into town. When was the last time? You don't have victories. We can't beat ISIS. And by the way, just so you know, our military is depleted. We're going to build up our military. We are going to knock the hell out of ISIS. It's because the financial interests who control our politics and our media don't want these changes to happen. I am an agent of change. We're going to make great change for our country. Hillary Clinton's been there for 30 years. And you know, when I was up on the stage on Monday night, I was saying to myself, it was sort of strange. All these people, I figured like 100 million people, right? I had a bad mic. I'm thinking about all this. And all of a sudden, it comes to me. It's like a moment of clarity. More than any other time, she says, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. She's been here for 30 years. Why hasn't she done it? She's not going to do anything. She's never done anything meaningful. Never. Her only legacy is death, tremendous financial loss, and failure. Her policies gave us the disasters in Iraq, in Libya, and Syria. Her policies unleashed ISIS. Now remember, the way she got out of Iraq left a tremendous vacuum from which ISIS was formed. Now I said that, and this character, Lester Holt, I mean, take a look. You got to study that tape. He came at me every time, and I was right. With her, when she said things that were wrong, he didn't come after her. And now she wants a 550% increase in Syrian refugees to pour into our country. And she doesn't even say the words radical Islamic terrorism. Nor does President Obama. Her policies gave us the disastrous deal with Iran, one of the worst deals, one of the dumbest deals I've ever seen of any kind. At home, look at how she failed, upstate New York. She promised, just like she is now, jobs. She doesn't know the first thing about jobs. I've created thousands and thousands of jobs. That's what I do. I create jobs. She promised 200,000 jobs. But instead, more people left. And she failed, a tremendous failure. Manufacturing jobs in upstate New York are down nearly 40% from the time she was elected. Hillary Clinton is there for only one reason: to protect those special interests and those donors and her own money. Our campaign is taking on big business, big media, and big donors. We know how to do it. You know how you do it? With massive rallies like this. They can't compete with us. They can't. My campaign is powered by my money, and by small dollar donations from hardworking patriots like all of you. Every dollar brings us closer to taking our country back, and we've raised a tremendous amount of money. The day after the debate, $18 million came into our coffers. Think of it, 18. That was our all-time record. I guess they thought I did good on the debate, but we got tremendous money came in. And we're raising tremendous money in $61 numbers. Because of all of you and all of our great volunteers across Pennsylvania, some of which are here tonight, standing right in the front row, we've knocked on over 100,000 doors in the state of Pennsylvania. And believe me, those people like us knocking on their doors. Over 100,000 doors they've knocked on. Raise your hands, those people that are working with us. Raise. They've been unbelievable. Thank you, man. Unbelievable. We're going to have a big victory. You have 38 days until the election. 38 days to change the future of our country and the world. You have 38 days to make every dream you ever dreamed for your country come true. Do not let this opportunity slip away or be wasted. You will never, ever have this chance again. Not going to happen again. In 4 years, you're not going to be able to do it. You have one magnificent chance to deliver justice for every forgotten man, woman, and child in this nation. The arrogance of Washington, D.C. will soon come face to face with the righteous verdict of the American voter. Watch. It happened in Europe, Brexit, and it's going to continue to happen. And I predicted Brexit. Remember, I predicted. Everybody said, what does Trump know? But I have a lot of things over there. And I said, you know what? There's a bad feeling going on here. And I predicted Brexit. And everybody said,